Happy womb escape, my love. Great way to wish someone happy birthday. iPhone went through mitosis. The number of people who care about this spoiler could probably be counted on the fingers of a man who has spent 30 years trying to invent a better mousetrap. Ah, yes, the tactical war... who is that? Hey, get off my Reddit post! Me absolutely tearing up the chewy, undercooked, dry... Quenslivia school chicken sandwich after saying, quote, I'm not eating this Ninja Turtle meal as the entire lunch table watches Hornswoggled. What? Girl, are you my homework? Because I want to slam you on my desk, promise to do you all night long, get distracted, last 2 minutes, cry, turn on the TV, and continue to hate myself for another weak performance. Wow, very detailed. Well, you gotta admire a man who's honest, right? Sanemi looks like a chinchilla on steroids. There's definitely some steroids involved. We need to normalize bisexual, introverted, leftist, former gifted children with depression who drink iced coffee and sleep till noon. Right after iCharlie ended, they shot Amanda Costgrove like a lame horse. Sad. Well, there's other programs. Adding a sad at the end of sentences will never not be funny now. Trump's tweets were like a Cambrian explosion of linguistics. Everybody gangsta till the Acorn Woodpecker clan shows up. The what? Cheese moments are truly disgusting. Satan's smegma. Why are the toes so straight though? Yeah, not gonna lie, I prefer my toes more lesbian and bisexual. Every lifelong Catholic I've ever met is like, I think we're supposed to give this food to poor people. And every adult convert is like, the Archon of Constantinople's me, I'm sorry, I can't read these words today. On the Pentecostine rites of the Eucharist clearly states women shouldn't have driver's license. Yeah, women bad, next post. Drinking water at 3 a.m. I don't know what God does to water after 2:30 a.m., but damn, that be refreshing. 3 a.m. water just hits different. It's like it becomes so much smoother and not as dense. A normal gallon would take me a few hours, but I swear, 3 a.m. water I could chuck in less than 5 minutes. I am a for that morning good drink. Does anyone make weighted blankets in colors other than mental illness gray? Final Fantasy XIV role-playing server currently under the protection of a cat-girl army. Thank God. Me. Good night, darling. I'm so happy to be able to fall asleep next to you. My GF, already rotating like a kebab to ensure maximum Devay theft. Kelsey trying to act sober so she won't get cut off. She's holding on for dear life. One more false move and it's Montezuma's revenge. Yeah, just kind of shick that general area. Works every time. Edit. Thank you for the awards. The baby thinks that your cheeks are small breast containing milk. What? Imagine being an inmate practicing for a prison talent show just to find out R. Kelly is getting sent there. Just had an epiphany. Wild Thwomp. No allegiance, just trying to survive like an animal in the wild, only attacks on patterns since it has no reason to attack otherwise. Domesticated Thwomp. Member of Bowser's army, body is chiseled to be deadlier, attacks when provoked since it was trained to behave that way. Thwomp gestation period? What is the most wildest thing your parents caught y'all doing or found? I'm trying to see something. My dad caught me with a jar full of bees I had caught. It had at least 70 plus bees in it and I was going to throw my bee grenade at these white kids. The fact that homeowners associations exist is wild to me. You buy an entire house and some lady a couple doors down can tell you that you're not allowed to display your antique frog statuette and you have to pay a fine? Insane. Man fatally shot after swinging bat at squeegee worker. Well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want someone swinging a bat at me. No jogging, no running, no anti-clockwise walking by order. BBMP. That's so true, like Mint. We get it. You can survive anything. Congratulations, Mint. You win. He's 14? This man looks like he cards the bouncer before he enters the club. Didn't know it was an option to choose prime Mike Tyson physique as a puberty trait. I had pimples. I had depression and enough body hair to knit a small cat. Can we get a refund? Cockroaches are skipping sugar to get more sex. Form mutant population. I hate that. If we are all worms, try to be a glowworm. Okay. This is peak Kino. It is a masterpiece that transcends the medium to reach the pantheon of true cinema. It'd be a disservice to call this the Citizen Kane of animes. Much rather, Citizen Kane is the my stepmom's daughter is my ex of movies. I don't know what the hell this person's talking about, and I don't care. My menstruation crustacean heating pad doubles as an adorable tampon butler. That's cute. I want to see a reality show where he goes to prison is immensely quotable. What a slow and satisfying beatdown. It wasn't too intense, and it wasn't like they did nothing. The Goldilocks of beatings, I would say. r/Brandnewsentence. Can't wait until I'm 70 and in a nursing home and my underpaid, fresh from school nurse syncs her Amazon phone to my Tesla Neuronet so she can set her TikTok to match my tremors while I forget every beautiful thing that's ever happened to me. It's tragic that we can't just peacefully coexist with each other anymore. These days, even my neighbors won't make eye contact with me. They're all just, please stop artillery shooting over the fence and into my kitchen. Like, I should be able to do that in a free country, you know? If I was an Italian plumber whose girlfriend was constantly being imprisoned in castles by an evil fire-breathing lizard, I would simply not take part in recreational go-kart races with aforementioned lizard. Gender-locking stuff is so outdated at this point. Just give the player all the character options and don't base it on gender. Not that hard. But what if there's magic that requires shit only men or women can do? Like what? Breastfeeding magic, eldritch birthing, cock and sorcery? I would like to partake in cock and sorcery, please. Reminds me of the Polish incident where animal control was called for an iguana-looking animal that lived in a tree. Quote, people aren't opening their windows because they're afraid it will go into their house, one woman said. The mystery animal was a croissant. Thankfully, animal control was amused and told everyone to err on the side of caution and keep reporting as needed. Wow, that punchline. Quote, the mystery animal was a croissant. What a sentence. I love it. Basically, werewolves are rock-hard tops and would absolutely demolish flimsy little vampire bottoms in a fight. Right. It's Morbin time. Homie got downvoted to Morblivion. One day, comments like this will get more billion upvotes. Blue Dress really had difficulty getting back over that countertop. That tends to happen when your body is built like a trash bag full of pudding. Damn, burn. Egg balancing is possible on every day of the year, not just the vernal equinox, and there is no relationship between any astronomical phenomenon and the ability to balance an egg. Same goes for the broom. Due to recent disturbances following the #GentleMinions trend, any group of guests in formal attire will be refused entry for showings of Minions: The Rise of Gru. Some of the disturbances reported by various cinema staff and moviegoers are banana throwing, loud noises, and leaving behind a massive mess. This is to be expected, especially since the trend has 10 to 30 people watching the same movie together in suits. I feel like they should still be allowed to watch the movie and have fun, just as long as they don't be assholes, you know? You gotta make money, it's a lot of money. This trend has probably brought in a ton of money for this movie. Poison Ivy stans have to realize that their, quote, environmentalist queen would literally kill them to save a dandelion. She doesn't even care about animals, she just wants to plants. Fill up the rhombus for IQ 120+. IQ equals 105. Wow, what a punchline. This was very funny. I'm sorry. Unless you have a freakishly long tongue, you can't get very far in anyway, so just go as far as you can. To be honest, she shouldn't be letting you eat it if she's got a round in the chamber, so maybe it would be good to communicate your concerns outside of sexy time and check she's on the same page. What the hell is being discussed? Oh dear lord, I just saw that my nipple was showing, lol. Your cat fetish is clearly escalating out of all control. What? At least I saved my Smurf camel toes. Don't say that to me. Your Netflix binge watching makes climate change worse, says experts. The emissions generated by watching 30 minutes of Netflix is the same as driving almost 4 miles. Cool to guilt trip ordinary people for every tiny thing that might spark joy, while oil execs dip their hands in big barrels of dinosaur juice to lube up every time they have a If you have never seen it before, you should check out her nude yoga video. It's pretty great. Oh boy, I just had a ratatouille moment with my penis. All of the bases in DNA and RNA have now been found in meteorites. I have to work on Excel spreadsheets because some alien on a rock millions of years ago? Yep.